Welcome back, everybody, to the Renaissance Humanism podcast. I'm your host, Jonathan Riley, and today's episode I'll be discussing the politics and economics of the railroads. The economics of transportation and the policies of transport networks are vital. It has fundamentally changed how we live our lives and the politics of how power operates. If it weren't for shipping, the Roman Empire wouldn't have been able to maintain the city of Rome, because the Roman Empire, it was much more cheaper and more efficient to get grain from Egypt and shipping grain throughout the Mediterranean rather than getting grain stores inland due to limitations, transportation, and also with limited time they got on horse and cart as well, or using oxes, cows to transport goods and services. And overall, trade by water is still very much cheaper today and in the ancient world. In today's modern world, there's over 11 billion tons of shipping each year. Also, according to the Organization for Economic Cooperation and Development, or the OECD, is responsible for employment and welfare of over 3 billion people. Railroads, in contrast, tend to be the forgotten in the public imagination, with cars, roads, and shipping lanes taking up all the public attention, with railroads left as the odd red-headed child with children with blonde hair. Most railroad lines not just created for economic reasons, but instead they're used for the use of power projection. Russia is the most straightforward example of the Trans-Siberian Railway used to project military power from Moscow all the way to the Far East. Russia is incredibly flat terrain. Building a sophisticated road network is also impossible. So railway lines and railway roads are the only means for Russia to project its military power from Europe all the way to Russia's Far East. Without railway lines, it would be unlikely that Russia could maintain its power or, or fight its current war and campaign in Ukraine. The United States did the same when connecting its western and eastern territories in the 19th century, and the Chinese Communist Party is doing the same in China today under the CCP, the Chinese Communist Party. They're doing this to knit their territories together and to create a more united political entity. It's a common mistake to see China as just the Han Chinese, ignoring the significant divisions within that ethnic and cultural group. For example, Northern Chinese are often whiter, larger than their southern counterparts, are often more ethnically closer to the Philippines and the Vietnamese. Furthermore, historically, China had to repeatedly reconquer southern parts of China that have broken away from the north, and its long and bloody history, because there's this long history of the division between North and Southern China, with the Northern Chinese seen as superior, or I should say, see themselves as superior, and the Southern Chinese seen as more inferior. While rail might be the red-headed stepchild of the transportation industry, it's still an integral part of economics and politics and the geopolitical importance to our nations in order to knit their nations together. If you like this episode, please don't forget to subscribe. Please leave a comment. If you have any questions, please message me on Substack or on my Medium account. Thanks for your time, and I hope you enjoyed this episode.